Nahumi, Nahumi, okay? Private name, it was Nahumovich in the past, is Aaron. Nobody's calling me Aaron, so Nahumi is the name, okay? Just few words here, and then we will go inside, okay? I don't know, maybe you got many details and info, but just to figure out very quickly about facts. By the way, do you know the area of Canada?
Yeah, Ken.
What?
You mean from the show up?
I'm not. No, Canada, the area, the size. It's not trivia.
Okay,
Yes, you know?
Not specifically.
Second biggest in the world after Russia.
That's right. 10 million square kilometers, okay?
Right.
It's the second, you're right. Russia is almost twice, okay? Israel, including Golan Heights and Jerusalem, not including Judah and Samaria, because I'm talking only what is within the scope of the Israeli law, is around 22,000 kilometers. So let's round it down. So Canada is 500 times Israel. That's
Right,
first,
500
okay?
Israel in Canada.
500, okay? If we are here in Tel Aviv, 65 kilometers to Jerusalem, 65 kilometers to Gaza, okay? And Kiryat Shmona, where is no one almost there right now, is something like 200 kilometers, even 185, I think, okay? Just to figure out, which means you are here on the same distance from Jerusalem and Gaza, you're the same, okay? Just to get perspective, okay? I believe you have heard many times about the envelope of Gaza. The envelope, it means something like, I don't know, 5 to 7 kilometers, that's the envelope, okay? Where all the kibbutz and moshav, which you have heard about all those, the Black Saturday, so it was mainly around the envelope of Gaza, including also a few cities behind of Achim, Sderot, etc., okay? Okay, now to our so-called tour. You are here in the expo, which is one of the centers. It was the main center of the Brothers in Arms, but immediately from the first day we call it the Hamal. Hamal in Hebrew, by the way, it's War Cabinet. Hamal, it's the abbreviation of War Cabinet. So it's so-called the Civil War Cabinet, or Hamal Ezrachi in Hebrew, okay? Immediately, it was Saturday. On Sunday, it was established. There were thousands of people here with cars, volunteers, etc. So since then, we are something like, I don't know, 15,000, 16,000 volunteers all around, from here to the south to the north, in very many things. For example, every day, 7 days a week, by the way, including Saturday, 7 o'clock in the morning in the south of Israel, people can come and volunteer to agriculture one day, every day. They don't even have to book in advance, etc. They're coming at 7 o'clock, unless there are warnings which they cannot go to any kind of zone. 7 o'clock, they will get 1 day of working in the agriculture. And this, all the Civil War Cabinet is arranging it. The main umbrella of it is the Brothers in Arms, which is there are a few organizations which use the platform which was established for the anti-judicial reform. So immediately from Saturday, they took that huge platform and immediately converted it to the use of helping civilians and soldiers. Evacuation of families, which means the cabinet didn't participate in the war specifically unless people who have been enlisted, but to evacuate families, to take them from the zone while they were fighting, we helped those kind of things also, and of course all the evacuated families, etc. So here in that specific expo, we have few in the north. Here, this is the main, also in the south. We are getting contributions, whether in money and then we buy what we need, or we are getting it in kind. So in kind, it can be companies, institutions, and many private people are coming here. They're getting the passcode, they're getting inside, people are taking it, sorting off all kinds of what they are bringing, and it's divided downstairs, you will see, it's divided to soldiers and to civil. Questions?
We brought 21 bags. We brought with us 21 duffel bags of supplies from
okay. Great. Okay, great. Okay. Questions?
Yeah, so when you talked about people come to do volunteer for
Okay.
agriculture, like how
Okay. On a normal day, now it's Hanukkah, etc., so there are less. On normal day, volunteers are working in the ground here, specifically something between 100 to 150. Apart from people who are on a daily or on a fixed basis like me, which means we are coming on shifts, etc., and we are constant. We are always, I will be here today, tomorrow, after tomorrow, etc., like with other people who are managing that expo. Volunteers in Achim Laneshek, generally speaking, something like 15,000, okay? 150 here, and people who are coming, like you see, now maybe, I don't know, specifically, they can bring bags, boxes, they're going down, someone is accompanied there, we are taking it, unpack it, sort the kind, and especially from evacuated families, we are taking care that if there are clothes which are not new, we are checking that they're almost new, so-called. So we are making a lot of distributions and sub-distribution.
How do you distribute from here to the soldiers, to the families? Do they come and pick it up, or is there delivery?
Good question. First, it's free, which means while we'll be there, soldiers can come and they can recognize. We will identify them that they're not just taking it for them, or commanders coming, and we're giving them directly. That's first. But mostly it's not arrivals. We are talking with commanders of the units. We are getting the requests and the needs. We are preparing it. If they can come and take it, they are coming. If not, we are taking care whether trucks we have, volunteers with trucks, or volunteers with privates. In any case, they will get it from the Hermon Mountain to the Elat.
Yeah.
They will get it. And I'm talking about all kind of, like, for families in the hotels, for example, they needed suddenly a lot of food for animals. Because for animals. Because of course, in order they will feel like home, so hotels didn't prohibit, so they could come with any kind. So you can see.
Yeah.
So we have moved tons. Just yesterday, 2 tons, like tons, yes, tons, to Elat. We are talking about,
2,000 kilos.
yeah, 2,000 kilos, sorry.
From the Panorama Hotel, there's 1,100 evacuees in there, and they actually, all of them experienced, and we just met the Goldstein
The Goldstein family.
also, the grandparents.
Yeah.
But we did see also yesterday Be'eri.
Ah,
All these rabbis been many times in Israel. They know Israel even better than I do. For sure.
Okay.
I don't know about what you know, but much better than I do. So the amazing thing I think is really that now after those 2 days, they really felt what is going on. And I think when we now see that would kind of put another angle to the picture, you know.
absolutely.
What's going on. By the way, if I'm already speaking,
Okay.
Ruth and Shelley, the magic makers from the office. We are a team. I'm here, but they are the magic makers. And so thank you for
Okay.
I have a question about what you provide to military. Do you provide things like, what they need for combat?
So I will show you
or
now.
just regular
By the way,
things?
intentionally, because Gonen and me, we spoke a few times before, so in order that everything will be organized in advance, intentionally I wanted you to be here and not where other people sometimes are coming from the other side. So now you are getting like with the trucks or with the people who are bringing things, so you will feel it and you will see the pet that we are going. If you would come with your private with boxes, so we will see it, we'll go down.
But
Okay.
you're not providing combat
What I-
materials,
yeah,
right?
that's what I-
Sorry, no, I will answer.
So are you like, gear or
Very-
just like underwear?
No, very good question. With no connection to criticizing or not criticizing the government. The fact, which I can say certainly, which means I saw those specific units and others saw also, they were scarce in certain things, okay? And that scarcity, in the first day, we tried to bring tactical equipment, okay? Which means vests,
Yeah.
ceramic vests. There was a huge problem with it because it must be with a so-called ISO specification and military specs, etc. There were huge quantities which we purchased in the States. Afterwards, they were being approved by the IDF, and they took it and they decided it's okay to whom to bring it, which means we didn't make any discrimination who should get it. We just wanted it, Achim Laneshek, that it will, exactly, that's first. And other tactical things like gloves, handles for guns, etc. Okay, not guns. Many tactical things, we bought huge amount. Now it's a bit changing. First, people took it. Secondly, with the help of Uncle Sam, we are getting many things. So with the time, but still there are things and we are trying to supply it, okay? Of course it's different because that Sunday after the Black Saturday, there was huge problem regarding equipment, okay?
When the commanders come and pick up things,
Yes.
like, are they doing that officially, or are they doing that like is there an issue for them to ask for these things in the IDF and Civil, or are they like coming
No, good question. First, officially, because we want to control to whom we gave what. Of course, everyone is honest, etc., but we want control. So if someone is telling us, I need, I don't know, 20 things, so we are checking what unit, name, and we identify. That's first. It's for certainty, okay? But it's officially, which means the IDF knows it. Because everybody knows it, okay? If you ask me whether the high government like that activity or not, I'm not relating to it. But if you are asking me if we are in the shadow, we cannot be in the shadow because it's such a huge operation. It's not in the shadow, it's clear cut, with no distinction regarding no one, which means if someone is coming here and he can come with a flag that is against the brothers in arms regarding the duty, we don't care, we don't ask. People can be volunteers without this. They don't have to wear anything, they don't have to do anything apart from being volunteers, that's all. We don't ask, we don't care, not care positively I'm talking about, okay?
What's the percentage of what you give to the army and what you give to civilians?
In the beginning, there was a lot more army. And that was, of course, a lot more urgent, okay? Right now, it's changing due to the fact which I have said. First, the IDF is becoming to close that scarce, that's first. Uncle Sam is assisting us. Secondly, there is a huge problem now we are facing regarding the North, okay? I don't know if you know the figures. Generally speaking, something like 150, 160,000 people from the south and the north are not in their homes, okay? Ready from being taken, or it has been arrived, but now it should be taken from here, okay? You have supply for everything which you can need, and now we are getting like if we were private, who is bringing things. You can go from here. No, just your words, it's okay. You can go there, I just explain. It's okay. She's free spirit. No, it's okay, just a few words. What we are doing here is that, as I've said, families, it's very important for them to get from them and for the children, whether new clothes or almost new, okay? And sometimes people, of course, bringing very many kinds. So we are doing a lot of sorting off and sub-sorting off and sub-sorting off. So in the end, it's like they can get like boutique box, which is a quality, very much quality one, to the rest, we are finding, תודה רבה. For the rest, of course, we are finding other solutions, yes? We contribute, we give it to other institutions, etc., okay? Just 2 weeks ago, all this was full with clothes. All this, what you see, almost all this, 80% of it, we have gave very many. Now we are considering what kind of request to ask, whether clothes, or as I have said, now it's the new world of clothes for the flats. For example, washing machines, refrigerators, furnitures, etc. We have to think what to do with it, okay? It's a new era. Within 2 months, new era.
Are manufacturers donating new
Absolutely, yes.
televisions, computers, those kinds of things?
Computers still now, yes. Televisions, yes. We didn't touch specifically so much because there were hotels, so in the hotels you have TV. Now, maybe we will target it more specifically also to televisions. Soldiers. This is Yael, my partner. The chief of the soldiers. And where is your child? Okay. So she's working every day with her child, every day from morning till the evening.
Yeah, I've got 10 months old baby. We're going to celebrate birthdays.
So if we have a
So we're basically here since October 7, since the beginning. My husband is in Miluim, in the Air Force, and I've basically been here since October 7 every day, in the morning, in the evening, and we're doing the best we can to help whoever in need.
You want to ask her about what kind of equipment? She asked in the beginning what kind of equipment was and what kind of equipment
At
now.
the beginning, we got a lot of donations from a lot of people and places of all kinds of stuff, from clothes to toilet stuff, and really everything. Fortunately, now it's a bit difficult to.
put that on, it's the microphone.
Unfortunately, now it's a bit difficult to get more difficult to get donation because a lot of people get back to their life and to reality, I call it. But we still need a lot of stuff like warm clothes.
We brought them
It's-
from Canada. We brought 21 duffel bags of warm clothes.
It's amazing.
זה צ'ימיטנים ענקיים,
איפה הם?
בירושלים. ירושלים.
Oh wow.
Today, by the way, today there's a drive, a crazy one that goes all the way to Gaza from Jerusalem. You probably know him. And
Yeah.
he's going to bring them to 2 units in the north. So we're gonna
Listen,
have
it's
some
amazing.
photos.
They're so cold, and
Huge chimney, they all. This is Mercedes. We couldn't go in.
this is
Wow.
listen. This is really what they need. They really need warm clothes and hats, and neck warmers, because this is the most important stuff. It's not about the helmets and the guns. This is what they get from the army. It's about the socks and the underwears, stuff they don't have how to change it inside. They can't clean it up. They need to switch it and move on. And fortunately, we just had 10 soldiers died that night.
That's right.
And it's really difficult. There's tons of people I know in person that's been there. And yesterday I was like, please pick up the phone. Please pick up the phone. It's difficult. It's really difficult. And this is the most important thing. I think if I've not been here, I've been going crazy. It's like,
Something to do.
yeah, something to do, something to be busy on, and not like think all the time like, what about my husband? What about my friend? What about my family? To do something that feels important and I can see what's the change it makes on the ground. Like I'm getting videos and pictures from the soldiers who get my equipment. They take it from here and it gets there, and I'm getting the picture and I was like, okay, I did mine for today. I'm fine.
So can I ask you, Were you either of you involved in the democracy movement, the anti-reform movement? I know we don't talk
I've
about that
been,
anymore.
I've been since the beginning.
So a lot of these folks were the same people, or new people have come in that maybe
Also
were on the
new
other side
people.
and they're now here.
Very many new people.
Very
A
You are
lot-
right that in
yeah.
the beginning there is close link, but afterwards people are coming without being identified regarding their opinion.
Yeah, it's basically brings all of us together, and it's something that's really important. In the end, we're a really small country. We're not a lot of people, and we need to try to live together, even if we're not agree on everything. And it's fine not to agree on anything. Like, we're different people with different opinions, and it's fine. We need to learn how to live together, not only in war. So it's important. My bracelets, it's part of them. It's from the democracy fight. I've got one. It's called Bonot Alternativa. It's the group of women, like the feminist group.
Building alternative.
Yeah, to make a change for the women, because when all the democracy part were, yeah, I was part of it. I also got the one about autistic people. Um, this is actually about the kidnaps to bring them home, and this is one of the acting we did against. It's not against. It's to wake up the Red Cross, to make them see that it's important for us to tell them to say something and to do something. And a lot of stuff about our country. We don't have a different country, and the soldiers. So this is, yeah, of course.